Okay, the art of hanging and the power of it. I make all of my students do this. You should also be doing it at home. Even if it means you can only do 5 seconds, it's going to get better. Make sure to do a warm-up before. I have quite a few videos you can follow to do that. But let me talk about hanging. One, first is just the grip. So you want to have the bar on the meaty part of the hand, not where the line is, and it gets a little bit uncomfortable, but the more you hold, you're going to build calluses. I know, super sexy, and then hanging will become more enjoyable. When you're hanging, you can also use the thumbs to kind of hold the fingers in position. So I'm just going to take off my rings. I should have done that before, but hey, we're going with the flow. If you don't want to jump and really set up the hands properly, then especially if you're starting, it'll be worth it. Now from here, I'm going to hang, and I want to think about breaking the bar and pushing the pubic bone forward and hugging the ribs in. And this is a really nice place to start. Try to hold this 10-15 seconds in the beginning. The goal is to minimally get to a minute, and ideally 2 minutes, but I know that's a lot. So your hands will get sore. Typically it gives up pretty rapidly. Once you feel like you're strong enough, sorry, there's somebody opening up a bag. Once you feel like you're strong enough to hold, then you're going to practice bringing the knees into the chest. Slow, knees into chest, and all the way down. And the whole time I'm focusing on keeping this integrated. And especially when you lower the legs, the ribs are going to want to flare, and this is where you really want to keep the ribs in so you can work on that strength. Hanging is really good for proximal stability. It works on strength, it works on flexibility, like all of the components. But you have to do it properly, and you have to do it slowly. Once you have this compression, then the other thing you can do is work on a little bit more of the lower abdominals, that kind of like rotation through the pelvis. I'm going to wrap my thumbs. Same thing here, knees into chest. I don't want to use my shoulders. I'm going to tilt my butt forward and down. Okay? Especially if you're strong, you're going to want to use the lats. Don't use the arms. They're going to stabilize the lats, but you really want to plug through the pelvis. And you'll know because you can feel the lower abdominals engaging and the hip flexor is working furthermore. So I just did one there, but you're welcome to do a few reps. And you can even hold it with the pelvis tilted furthermore so that you can work on the end range of for the strength. So give it a try, let me know what you think, and comment below if you have any questions.